What's up, guys? J-Lo here, opening up some more War of the Spark on PackCrackers. Now, first and foremost, this is the second part of a three-part PackCrackers mini-series of Ed's War of the Spark box that he got. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here to help open them with me, but he was nice enough to let me open them myself. I told him I was happy to wait if he wanted to, but he's just like, nah, screw it, open it. I'm going to be opening up the box in thirds. Last week, Ed got himself some good cards. He got the Sarkin, he got Nicole Bolas, Tamio, he got Soren as well, I think it was. So he got some good cards, and it's going to be hard to top that. But let's see if we can, shall we? So gonna have another 12 packs open here. Gonna go through the commons and uncommons real quick. Talk a bit about hopefully all the mythics that Ed gets. Remember to thank Ed in the comments below, since he was nice enough to get some packs for PackCrackers. Going to go through the comments because you've probably seen a lot of these on my channel already. Then I got Jiang Yangu is the Planeswalker in the pack. Then Awakening of Vitu-Ghazi. It's 3/2 green, instant, put 9/1/1 counters on target land you control. It becomes a legendary 0/0 elemental creature with haste named Vitu-Ghazi. It's still a land. Alright. Pack number one, not a bad way to start. A giant tree man. A giant tree folk elemental. I guess not really a tree folk, it's just an elemental, I suppose. Trying to keep cards nice. I'm kind of repacking them, and you can't even tell that this has been opened, as you can see. Oh, this looks like a brand new pack that's never been touched. That way he can kind of open them himself when he gets these cards back, because I'm not keeping any of these cards. He spent his hard-earned money on this. Ed, that is, of course. So maybe give him a little enjoyment of, reopening them, I guess. Then we're going to go through the commons, uncommons, blah, blah, blah. Planeswalking this one is Arlen, voice of the pack, from Innistrad, this lady. Ooh, Deliver Unto Evil, one of my favorite artworks in the set. Deliver Unto Evil is 2 and a black. You can choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard. If you control a Bolas Planeswalker, return those cards to your hand. Otherwise, an opponent chooses 2 of them. Leave the chosen cards in your graveyard and put the rest in your hand. Not too shabby. Great if you have, maybe the new Nicole Bolas that Ed has. Who's that? Pack number 3. And hopefully, oh, there's Nicole Bolas again. Yeah. So the one I opened last Friday, that was the second Nicole Bolas that I've opened, neither of which one I get to keep. So congratulations to whoever won the foil one that I had. And, ooh, he got a Domri, Anarcha Bolas. So this Domri is 1, a green, and a red. Creatures you control get +1/+0. Its +1 is add either a red or a green. Creature spells you cast this turn can't be countered. And its -2 is target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Not too shabby. So there's that. I like Domri Raid until he turned his back on Nicole Bolas, and Nicole Bolas made him pay. Spoiler, if you haven't read too much of the storyline for War of the Spark, Domri Raid is Domri dead. One of the Eternals turned him into a husk of nothingness, which sucks because he was a cool planeswalker. He was like a little punk rock guy. Ooh, he got the Wanderer. He wanders round and round and round and round. And then, ooh, okay, Sorev Devkaran Lich. 1/2 black and a green. It's a 5/4 zombie elf wizard. Has trample, and whenever this deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, return to your hand target creature or planeswalker card in your graveyard that wasn't put there this combat. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. A little sneaky do. Trying to keep those together as best as possible. And so remember, if you haven't watched last Friday's episode, I should say, That's where I opened up the first 12 packs out of his box for him. He's a nice guy like that. And next Friday I'll open up the last 12, and hopefully he'll get enough Nicol Bolai that he'll want to easily trade me some. Then Jaya Venerated Fire Mage, Plain Wide Celebration, 5 and 2 green for a sorcery. Choose 4. Choose 4. There's only 4 there. You may choose the same mode more than once. Okay, well, I should have kept reading. Now I look like a dum-dum. But choose 4, you may choose the same thing more than once. Option 1, create a 2/2 citizen creature token that's all colors. Option 2, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Option 3, proliferate. Option 4, you gain 4 life. Giving you some options there. Look at those options. All kinds of options you got. You might take the same option 4 times, who's to say? Might not take any of them. Might forget that you played that card and just let it go to waste. I guess it's not like at your upkeep, it's when you bring it out, so maybe that's dumb. But anyway, pack, what, number 5 or 6? 5 or 6. We're saying it's either 5 or it's 6. And got Teo, the Shield Mage, as the Planeswalker, and Command the Dreadhorde. 4 and 2 black. It's a sorcery. Choose any number of target creature and or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the converted mana cost of those cards, but then you put them onto the battlefield under your control. Good for a like if you have a big life gain deck that you're having a bunch of life anyway. You turn a lot of cards, and it'd be okay. Actually, I got one of those. Now that I say that, I might put one of those in my soaring deck, even though it's clearly Liliana on the front. But who's judging? Not me. I don't judge. Pack number what? We got 5 left. That would mean 6, right? No, that would mean this is pack 7. Math is fundamental. We got Kaya, Bane of the Dead, and Dreadhorde Arcanist. So Dreadhorde, not Dreadhorn Arcanist. Is 1. Red has trample and it's 1/3. Whenever this attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to this from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that card we put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Ooh, he's got the, oh yeah, he also got the Nissa in the last 12 that I opened. So now he has the Nissa emblem, I suppose. So that good. Next pack. Pack opening extraordinaire. Remember going through the commons, I'm sure you've seen all of these on the channel by now, or you will. Arlen, Voice of the Pack. The rare, got a foil Rising Populace. The rare is Role Reversal, 2 blue and a red. For sorcery, exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a permanent type. So if you have, like, say you're playing a guy who has a bunch of dragons in his deck, right? And you have a dragon whelp or a dragon egg even, you can exchange your crappy dragon for his good dragon. So that's not too bad. Maybe it's, yeah. Or if he has like a really cool druid and you have a stupid idiot druid, and fucking give me that one, right? Wow, giant puppy dog. Look out, rough. You got Casmina, Enigmatic Mentor, is his planeswalker in that pack. When I say his, again, talking about Ed, these aren't my cards, unfortunately. Silent Submersible, 2 blue. For artifact vehicle, it's 2/3. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card, and it has crew for 2. Little submarine. If you're into Ravnica lore, you may notice that there's really no oceans on Ravnica. It's just one giant cityscape. But they found oceans underneath, like underwater or underground, obviously underground oceans in Ravnica, and that's what they thought Nicol Bolas was getting up to. But then he got dead and kind of God Pharaoh statue. Spells your opponent's cast cost 2 less. Wait, this isn't my rare. This is my rare. Not mine, but Ed's. A Johnny, the Great-Hearted. I really wanted one of these, and I didn't get one either. So maybe Ed wants to trade these. But a Johnny, the Great-Hearted, is a 2 and a green and a white. Creatures you control have vigilance. Is its static ability. Comes in with 5 counters. It's +1 as you gain 3 life. It's -2 as you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. Not too shabby. Putting that back in the pack for Ed to look at when he gets them back. Look at me rhyming. I should give up my YouTube venture and just be a rhymer, man. Battlefield Promotion is a card I'm not gonna. Ooh, that's bad. That's some dust on. Where did that dust come from? Ed, you got dust on your cards. What kind of dust was it? I don't know. I wiped it off before I could really get a good look at it, so hopefully my finger's not going to disintegrate by the end of this video. He got another Elder Spell. 2 black, destroy any number of targets, planeswalkers. Choose a planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each planeswalker destroyed this way. Not too bad. Might have to put one of those in both my Liliana and my Nicole Bolas decks. Just might have to give up and do it. So last pack. Again, everybody, thank Ed in the comments. He was nice enough to donate this pack, I guess you could say. He's not donating the cards, he's donating the box, and I'm opening them for him. So really, he's just making me opening these, I guess. I don't know, but either way, it gives me some content to put on my channel. So everybody thank Ed in the comments. I reached 100 subs recently, so he was nice enough to donate a whole box for me to open over 3 days. Or over, 3 weeks, technically. Davriel, Rogue Shadow Mage. I guess they did that on purpose, but it's still kind of hard to read. And he's got a mythic, I should say, Rolesk Apex Hybrid. 2 green and a blue. It's legendary human mutant. 4/5 with flying and trample. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on another target creature you control. When Rolesk dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. Double prolifies. And it's blue-green, so it's clearly, and it's a mutant, so it's clearly made for the Simic guild. And you're going to have a lot of things to proliferate in Simic, that's for sure. That's going to do it for part 2 of 3 of Ed's box journey into War of the Spark, Lord of the Spark endgame, I guess. But tune in next Friday where I open up the last 12 packs. And tune in all, the rest of the next week as well, because there's going to be more pack openings and stuff. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, Ed, and everybody thank Ed in the comments. And keep on watching. I'll keep on cracking. Later.